Pick a card. Who wants to get cozy with you? Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you at your reading. Hi friends, my name is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do another pick a card reading. And this time we're going to be visiting Who Wants to Get Cozy with You. I'm going to be lighting a little bit of incense. I'm putting the sagey sage on the back burner simply because I don't want it to overwhelm my place here. It's a bit much sometimes. So, who wants to get cozy with you? Now, obviously, these are timeless readings, but you see that the little tablescape or whatever you want to call it is a little bit festive. You can ignore that because they're timeless readings. I just thought it was really cozy and kind of cool. So, selection and intention portion of the reading. Who wants to get cozy with you? I figure we do something light because they've been really heavy energies lately. Who wants to get cozy with you? Okay, the One of Wands, the Ace of Wands right here. Pile number 2. You have the Star. And pile number 3. Uh-oh. You have the King of Cups. I had 2, so I just chose 1 with Fascination. So feast your eyes on it. See what calls your name. I will be leaving a picture as per usual, so you can choose if you need more time. And I'll see you at your reading. Please pause if you need more time. Hi, Pile 1. My name is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do your reading. If you chose the Ace of Wands, then this message is for you. If you're a new subscriber, welcome, welcome. And for those of you that are repeat offenders, thank you so much for stopping by. We got the Ace of Wands. Let's check this guy out. Who wants to get cozy with you? Somebody who, oh, look at all the people around in spirit. Okay. Somebody who has a lot of fond memories. I do feel like this person is somebody from the past, potentially. But somebody who is, I feel like this little hat right here looks like a dunce's hat. Like back in the day, you'd put the dunce's hat on top of the student and shame them publicly, you know, that kind of a joyous occasion. Just kidding. But I feel like that's what this is alluding to, is maybe they did something that makes them feel kind of silly or weird, and they want to burst something with you or rebirth something with you or something about a child. So let's have a look and see. Of course, once again, I'm reading for the general person. This can't possibly apply to everybody. Take the messages that resonate and leave the rest behind. Who wants to get cozy with you? Pile number 1. Let's get a little bit more information. I feel like this person, they could have a birthday in maybe November, or November, December, could be October, November, could be important times for them, like a birthday or anniversary or something like that. But I feel like this person's been humbled, okay? And I think that even this does allude to me, like maybe they could be very much clairsentient, clairvoyant. They could have connection to the spirit world as well. And I feel like they're even like holding with pumpkin. I always think of prosperity. It's like they want to build something with you, or they have something in their memory that they wish they could have fulfilled with you, okay? Show me more about who wants to get cozy with pile number 1. If you guys like these kind of reads, do give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. Who wants to get cozy? Tell me more about this person. The Five of Wands, rivalry. Okay, so there might be fighting for this person's attention, but I feel like if this person's someone from the past and the flip has scripted, the script has flipped, okay? Yep. And so what I'm going to say about that is it's because this reminds me of, almost being on in a theater or something like that. And this person is kind of playing with these dolls, check that out. Yeah. But it's rivalry. And so this can mean that once upon a time, they viewed things as being on stage, right? Or they felt like they were on a stage. And maybe perhaps they try to triangulate you, like put you in a third party situation, that kind of a thing, because there seems to be some shame associated with this. Yeah, Three of Wands. So there was some maybe fighting, some rivalry, and maybe perhaps they chose someone else and they would love to get cozy with you again. Let me tell you that if you guys were close with this person, like physically, they would love to be able to be close with you physically once again. Now, I know that's kind of a bit shallow, but we're talking about who wants to get cozy with you. Now, one thing I want to bring about is I feel like this person's kind of had some enlightening moments and some awakenings, okay? I feel like their intuition and their spirit team could be really telling them, hey, this is your person. And I don't just say that. If you guys watch my channel at all, you know that I definitely don't just say that. But I do feel like this person, if there's someone from the past, they have a connection. And that their spirit team is like, yeah, this is your person. And they knew it. They knew it from the get-go. They knew it from day one. They knew it from the moment that they perhaps saw you or interacted with you, whatever that looks like to you. And yet there was a lot of fighting and vying for, I don't know, jockeying for a position, trying to kind of one-upmanship is what I'm getting, trying to pit people against you in order for them to build their self-esteem. And now I feel like that flip, I'm going to call it flip the script or script the flip, whatever. But here we're doing everything backwards. So I do feel like this person feels like they are kind of trying to roll back the hands of time and do everything backwards, trying to honor what they know now to be true when they should have, when they had the opportunity to do it back then. And so it's, it could be a little bit too late. What's up? I got two jumpers. Where's my other jumper? Okay, that's odd. Oh, it's under my foot. One moment, please. So I know y'all don't want to be hearing about no exes, but, oh, look, stop. Okay, that was literally under my foot, and I have proof right here. That sucks. This is how I ruin all of my cards. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords with fairness, okay? Fairness, and then the Three of Swords with disappointment. I definitely feel like this was a situation where perhaps this person once upon a time broke your heart. I feel like they are a little bit salty. They kind of have an attitude about even trying to come back and say, I was wrong. Maybe those words are not in that person's vocabulary. The I was wrong, or I'm sorry I hurt you, or I chased after something else and it left me disappointed. Now, one thing I want to say about her dress all of a sudden, this to me looked like a clock. One of those Salvador Dali clocks where they melt into something and they seem totally surreal. And I feel like they never thought that they would be back into this position where they'd be thinking about you so avidly and even watching and observing you and feeling salty about it and wanting forgiveness, but not being able to say anything about it. Now, the Queen of Swords right here is fairness, okay? Balance also. This is also, I will cut a bee if you come at me crookedly, right? So I feel like you're not going to be willing to put up with any nonsense from this person, especially if they betrayed you before, if they chose someone else. And not always, like, if somebody chooses someone else, I don't feel like that's always a betrayal. It could just be, honestly, that's what they needed at the time. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. But only you know if this situation is a true betrayal. Now, in this case, I feel like this person is acknowledging, yes, I betrayed you, and now I feel salty as hell because guess what? Pile number one, I still want you. At the end of the day, I still think about you. Yes, I'm a dunce. Will you forgive me? I want to say these things, but my lips refuse to open. Even with her wings right here, these wings appear to be like two ominous people or entities behind her, even though they're supposed to be wings, right? And I feel like this person is all up in knots in a pretzel because of what they did and their behavior. I also feel like this almost looks like an apple, so they could have bitten the forbidden fruit, right? Which is betrayal. For most of you guys, this is a betrayal. They betrayed you. They betrayed themselves in choosing shallowly. And now it's like, are they going to, fess up, or what's the deal with them? So let's see, because they know you're not going to put up with their BS. I would like to know a little bit more for pile one. Who wants to get cozy with pile one? I'm all trying to be light, and this is intense. That's funny. Okay, what's up? Sensitivity. Okay. Archangel Haniel. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So I feel like this is you. I feel like they know that you are a sensitive, quote unquote, and perhaps that's why they're a little bit reluctant to come around if they're not totally wanting to be on the up and up. They know that you're going to sense whatever it is in the background and you're not going to play. I do feel like this person is waiting for the right time and the right time in order to approach you. With all of this back here, I can't help but look at that and think of cornucopia. And I feel like they are kind of wanting to take their goods and whatever it is, material wealth, and their abundance with them, but they want to approach you. And so there's an element of like patience. I'm waiting. But I don't think that there's a lot of patience. They have, I feel like a lot of them, because of this betrayal, they have a lot of mending to do as well. Okay. And they know that you are a sensitive. You can see beyond their BS. I also feel like they put you in high regard. Something about like you being, how do you pronounce that word? Melodious. Someday we'll go to pronunciation school, but once again, not today. But something about like your voice, your tonality, your cadence, the way that you express yourself is very harmonious. It's almost musical-like. What else do we need to know? Pasión. Okay. Well, that doesn't take, a rocket scientist to figure out passion, and you know what to do. Oh my God. This card always cracks me up. Okay. So passion, Archangel Haniel, trust and your renewed passion in your love and career. Wait, trust and follow your renewed passion and your love life and career. Yes, I feel like this person is about to walk away. I feel like they are trying to, look, this person is trying to gather all of their goods with them. So they could be moving. They want to move away from a situation. And maybe perhaps with this person that they betrayed you with, okay? And it's like, you know what they do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Even Angel Uriel is like, look, bruh, you need to get with the program. Get with it, lend light to the situation if this is someone from the past, and speak your truth. If not, you know what? Cease and desist. Like, knock it off, basically. So I feel like Spirit is even prompting this person to kind of make a move. And I don't, I know the title is like, Who Wants to Get Cozy with You? But this person does, they do. They want to cuddle. They want, to have the nice furniture with you and the warm fireplace perhaps, and the Christmas memories if you celebrate, and the warm family feeling. But they really have to mature enough in order to like rectify the situation. A simple glossing over of, oh, sorry, oops, oopsie, that's just not going to fly here. With the Three of Swords, that took a lot of effort in order to betray you. And I just feel like they need to make some ramifications here in order for this to play out in a way that they would like for it to play out. Like, let's see, who wants to get cozy with you? Pile one. I think that's pretty straightforward. Last card. Okay. The tree, Mother Nature, wants to get cozy with you. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances that you currently find yourself in. Yep. But look at the difference here. This is like, okay, I'm a little petulance is the word that keeps popping in my head. And do I have to apologize? And can we just gloss over? Can we jump over to the good stuff? This person wants to jump over to the good parts. And that's the cuddling, and that's having the dog, and that's talking about fun things. And that's, focusing on love and the emotion that radiates. And I feel like it's a torch that has never quite died. Especially, look, Archangel Uriel, you know what to do. Then do it. When I think of trees also, I think about their network and their connection that they have underground, and how it is said that they could just communicate with basically other trees underground and things like that, which I think is fantastic. But I also think about the rings within the trees when you cut one and then you see like how old they are. And it makes me think of ancestry. So I feel like their ancestors, and again, their guides, are being prompted and lured specifically to come towards you. Now, they want to get cozy with you. They love to cuddle up. They would love to have the capital S, E, X. I mean, am I allowed to say that anymore here? But let's see what else. What else do we need to know? Yeah, they have crazy chemistry for you. They have crazy chemistry. There's a strong attraction, a strong magnetic attraction here. Here. So they would love to put their arm around you. They would love to offer you something to drink. They would love to offer you like a cozy blanket. And to know that you're being protected by them specifically, which is really interesting. And then I see this little guy right here, the statue of like a Cupid, right? But it's like shooting this way above. That's interesting. And it's almost like, well, what are your intentions? Are you really having good intentions? Do you want to just cuddle? Do you want to make up? I mean, like, I feel like it's deeper than just like cuddling and physical, although the physical is undeniable. But I feel like for whatever reason, it's like Cupid is missing its mark. And this could be a love that maybe, I don't know, even the second time around, maybe it wouldn't last. Maybe you had a couple of goes, a couple of trial runs at this, and things just didn't go well. But they need to get over. They need to really come towards you and tell you exactly what transpired, if this is somebody from the past, or why this betrayal card is here, this quote, disappointment. I would like scratch that off with a knife if I had one right now. So irritating to me to like minimize things. But the Three of Swords, is no light thing. It is an intentional betrayal. And it's something that really hit you to your core and possibly even change who you are. So they need to match that energy. I mean, they want all the fluff and all the wonderful benefits, but are they willing to do the work and look at all this darkness? I feel like they're in darkness right now. So they're going to have to make that decision for themselves, but they definitely would love to cozy up and give you an apology and give you it, because it's a vibration of a 1, right? The ace. I feel like they want to gloss over and go, oh my gosh, I just have missed you a lot and I'm so sorry about what happened, but let's catch up. How are you doing? Yeah. That kind of an energy. So to me, that's not very mature. And it's certainly not very apologetic for what they've done to you, by the way. And it's not like you have to go deep and dark or whatever, but it definitely does mean that they should sit down and have a very serious discussion with you. And I heard the words until you feel good about things, until you understand things, and if they can't offer you that, I don't think you're going to accept it. Yep, that's what I have for you. Pile number 1, much love to you. Until next time, namaste. Hi, pile 2. My name is Crystal with Psychic MD. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a repeat offender, thank you so much for stopping back. Hope everyone receives exactly the message that you are looking for. You chose the star. Now, the interesting part is right before I started rolling, I heard Grease, and I really want to spare your ears, but it's all, you're the one that I love. Woo, 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 honey. That one with a super, super high-pitched voice that I will never be able to match, but you get the point. So I don't know if this person, I feel like you're the dream person or the dream man, dream woman for this person that wants to get cozy with you, which is quite interesting. And I'm getting a lot of energy on my crown chakra. So that tells me that that is definitely true. I feel like when they look at you, they could feel like They could feel a little bit like you're surreal, almost like you're not, yeah, like you're surreal. Almost like, are you really for real? That, are you that pure? Are you that giving? Are you that loving? It reminds me, in fact, of one of my friends. She is so giving. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was saying giving, and I looked at the bottom of the deck. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So we'll see what this is about. But it reminds me of my friend, and she is so giving and so loving. And it's like, wow, you really want nothing in return. And she just really gets her joy from serving people and serving her community and having people over at her house. She's an incredible extrovert and just an overall beautiful person, like inside and out. And it's like she doesn't have any motive, no motive, within her. And I feel like that's what this person is looking towards you as. Now, that being said, with the star, I feel like there's a lot, actually, a multitude of energies that feel about you this way. Wow. I feel like people can't even articulate when they get around you. There's no way that they can even tell you how they feel, or how they really want to express, how they really feel. And it's no light thing. It's not about or of like, let's Netflix and chill. I feel like things may come across that way because I lack a better way of saying it, or, what they've learned about dating and relationshiping and things like that has only been like, let's Netflix and chill. They could mispronounce things when they're around you. They could really see you as like sort of a magical fairy type thing, right? Because of the wings, because of all the stars. And it feels like wherever you go, you could sprinkle your fairy dust and have them almost like incapable of speaking their truth. So I definitely feel like multiple people want you to give them a chance. And I feel like someone may even want to wed you. Oh, I heard wed and bed you. Wow. Well, that's specific, right? This situation involves marriage. Now, she's looking a little bit sheepish, and this one's like, all right, we're going to the altar. We're doing this. And I do. Do you? Do you do? And she's looking around kind of like, surreptitiously, a little bit like she's got things on her mind. Okay. So he could be focused on, the wedding situation like I do. And she's like, what comes after? First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes, right. So that kind of a thing. Let's see. So I feel like you do. You look like a long term. You don't look like somebody who people are just going to hit it and quit it. I feel like they would, but I feel like you have an intensity about you that they know better. They know better. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I feel like it's not just one person, but especially one person. Yes. I feel like people feel like they've known you from the past, and people that want to get cozy with you, even on a non-romantic level, which is really quite interesting. And the reason being is that I feel like they would love to kind of relax with you, to talk to you, to get intimate, not sexual intimacy. Okay, guys, can be other than sexual. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And so they could be intimate, meaning having deep conversations with you and trying to really know what's on your radar, what's on your heart, what's on your mind. What is it that you really think about on your downtime, your private time, and what is it that you feel like your life's mission is, and what gives you great passion, and what wakes you up in the morning and keeps you going. All of those things indicate, yeah, a lot of like intimacy there. And I'm looking at wings, and I feel like, again, a lot of angelic vibe from you guys. I feel like you can provide a light to people, even people that are partnered, actually. Woo, faux pas. People that are partnered can even kind of look at you in a romantic manner and wonder what it would be like what's under the hood type thing. Yeah, but anyways, moving on. Past life relationship, people of all ages and all demographics, I feel like can feel like they have known you before. One thing that I quite often get is, oh, I've seen you before. And I'm like, no, you haven't. I'm like, quick to deny. You got to prove it. No, you haven't. But people could just, think that they know you from wherever. And so we have the Chariot right here. People want to make a move on you, even with the sled, even during the time of December. I'm still shooting it. It's still November. And I'm looking at her little butterfly right here. And this can indicate like butterfly wings, which is really quite interesting. people could feel, like the monarchs say, well, I think all butterflies like migrate. And I feel like there could be some information in there as well, as far as like if you were to research where the monarchs tend to migrate to and from. But, not necessarily the monarch. It's just the vibration of you are somebody who has come out of her shell, his or her shell. I read for the masses, guys, all 6 of you. Yeah, but I feel like they all wonder as well, what kind of a ride can I have with you? What kind of, like if we were jump in the car and go, okay, pack up your stuff, pack up 2 days worth of, things, and I'm going to pick you up in 15 minutes. They wonder like what would entail, where would you go? And I feel like even though that sounds kind of like alluring in a sexual manner, I feel like with the number 7, I feel like they know that in some way, somehow this would affect them spiritually. Okay. Now I happen to be glancing up and I look at the moon right now, and the moon I think is a full moon. I'm not 100% sure if it's a totally full moon. A totally full moon. So good with my grammar. But I feel like it's like peeking through the trees. And that to me just indicates that there's a lot that you don't know. It's almost like hidden secrets, hidden motives, and things like that. And that people want to observe you before they actually want to approach you, because they want to know the best way to approach you. Okay. Anyways, back to the Chariot. They would love to take a road trip even with you. Don't fall. Okay. One moment, please. We got some jumpers. Yes, we did. Pile 2. These are the 3 that jumped. Indigo children and crystal children. Archangel Metatron, can you see with me? You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. I feel like even when you go to the store and little kids could stare at you or like kind of rubberneck, that kind of a thing. It happens to me, which is really interesting. I don't know. I think it's really cool. I love to look at their little souls and their little eyes and think, wow, they're just so close to, I guess, the other side. I kind of view them as like having this great mystery about them that children just know things, right? But anyways, you could have children that want to come up to you, that want to sit in your lap, that want to just kind of talk to you and want your attention, or just get riveted. Their little eyeballs can't leave your presence. Quite interesting. Who else wants to get cozy with you? Or why? Claircognizant with Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Interesting. So I feel like this almost kind of echoes with the number 7 with the Chariot right here. And it's like getting from one destination to the other. This is like the pinnacle. You're at the apex of things. And I feel like people look at you as like, from getting from point A to from point A to point B, you have to be at the similar trajectory, at the same wavelength, same vibration. And then I have like all these lights coming out here. And I feel like it's almost like you're standing on top of, yes, the mountain, but also on top of this rainbow, on the very top portion of the rainbow. And it's almost like, well, do I go here to find you? Do I go here to find you? Because you're like really up high. But I feel also that people can think that there is a very tall terrain, almost like they pedestal you. And it could be because you are claircognizant. You know things. You just know. And that's part of what the celestial thing is coming through as. You could be into like horoscopes. You could be an astrologer, right? Or somebody who does the Vedic horoscope or any of those things. But basically, I feel like they're a little bit intimidated. And I feel like also you don't make it easy for people just to approach you and go, hey, oh, hello, like, hello. Pile 2 from heaven, Archangel Ezrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So if you've lost one before, like recently, or if you have someone on your mind that you love that's on the other side, they are doing quite fine. And this is their little interruption, or hey, I'm still with you, that kind of a thing. I love it, that they feel comfortable enough to come through in these messages. So it's almost like that sign of as above, so below. And just know that even though there might be storm clouds around you and things might be fuzzy and you're not really sure how to navigate things, your loved one in heaven is with you and all is well. Now, that being said, what else do we have here? I feel like let's get one more message. We're keeping these short. Yes, I can do that. Pile 2, what do we have for you? Who wants to get cozy with you? Okay. Look, it is about love. And because of all the hearts, well, because of all the love, because of all the hearts here, I definitely feel like there are many. It's not just one person, okay? Many different people would love to love you, would love to get cozy with you, would love to cuddle with you, would love to smell your hair, get close to your face, would love to have you just be so close and feel like you're safe enough with them that you would even be able to feel safe and close your eyes. It's that feeling of safety again, which is really interesting. With this blue attire or this blue stuff going on right here, it feels a little bit futuristic. People can think of you as like in the future, you know, can we get cozy in the future? Is there hope for us? That kind of a stuff I almost said. Stonehenge can be something important to you. Healing. Oh, wait. I did not read this. Hold on. When it comes to matters of the heart, hello, Zoom. Thank you. There's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. And that's a little bit about my philosophy personally. Yeah, can we make mistakes? I still believe, yes, we can. But also that every experience in our life can lead to major epiphanies and learning experiences, I guess you can call them. So, what else? Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So this can even have to do with like a past life relationship, if indeed it was like a legit past life, or simply it feels like it was ages ago and you had a whole different life and you're a whole different person, and so were they, so they could be looking at you like that. But also I have a lot of like purple here. I have a lot of like crown chakra energy coming through. So I feel like this person can really want to communicate with you like telepathically, and with the star, oh, I felt a rush of energy. My crown chakra is a lot of healing. I feel like they are waiting for or working on their healing, and maybe there just needs to be healing in the matter before they approach you. Yeah. And so they're still hoping that you give them a chance. Now, you do have some admirers that are like, I don't want to say they're you're out of their league, but they're never going to approach. They're just going to admire you and go, oh, that she's so shiny, she's so pretty or handsome, and they're so like attractive, and I can't get my eyeballs away from them, but I just want to look, I just want to admire. And frankly, nothing wrong with that. I personally, like, I'm at the stage in my life where I love to admire, but just because I look doesn't mean I have to even touch or, you know, I'm happy with just, oh, wow, that's pretty, that's handsome, whatever. And call it a day. Calling it a day right there. Okay. So pile number 2, I'm going to pull another card for you here. And we're going to wrap it up. Any last messages for pile 2? With the star, with healing. I feel like you bring healing and hope to people. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So interesting. You have this little cherub like hovering, floating, and then you have this guy kind of entertaining 2 different females, I think. Yep. But who knows? And then I think there could be some history or something. This looks to me like an urn, like someone has crossed over. And so maybe they've had, you know, a death in their family, and something about you can bring healing, or they feel like you can heal them in some sort of way, and they would love to be cozy, just to be around your natural healing vibes. So that's what I have for you. Pile number 2, if you like that kind of read, smash that button, like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Much love to you. Until next time, namaste. Hi, pile number 3. My name is Griselle with Psychic MD. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you are a repeat offender, thank you so much for stopping by once again. Appreciate your support. I am trying to get my incense. Okay. So you chose the King of Cups. I feel like the King of Cups comes out quite a bit in pile number 3. Now, the interesting part about this, pile 3, we've got fascination. We've got Scorpio energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Definitely feeling some water elements going on here. Doesn't have to be. Now, look at the sass on her face. And I feel like, typically the King of Cups is somebody who's well-versed emotionally. They've been through all of the suits. They've had their bouts with being in love, with the Page of Cups, and so on and so forth, acting rashly, acting only upon emotion. And I feel like this person is even saying, I feel like I'm too old for that, or I know better. Like, I don't necessarily want to, I don't want to have these feelings for you, pile number 3, but you send me. Darling, you send me. So they could be feeling a little bit salty too about the situation. And I think it's like maybe because you disrupt their day-to-day. I'm feeling like you disrupt their day-to-day cozy world. Okay? Sorry I said that with such vehemence, right? So let's see a little bit more about this. And I'm looking at all the green back here. There's a lot of heart chakra energy. Okay, I gotta take her. So we have the Six of Swords with detachment. And this little person, this is like somebody who moved away. You moved away from them. They're like, hi, remember me? And it's almost like a map. And it's like, okay, do you have the coordinates, the longitude and latitude to be able to get to me? Or you know exactly where I'm at, that kind of a thing. It could be either one. So I feel like they could pop in your inbox, in your DMs, and just be like, hey, remember me? How's it going? Just trying to catch up. That kind of a thing, just so that you don't forget about them. And, oh, wow. So I'm getting, why am I getting so many songs? I rarely channel, like, this many songs. But from the Breakfast Club, don't you forget about me. That, you can look up the words from the Breakfast Club. So maybe the Breakfast Club, that movie has a message in there for you as well. I feel like this person wants to come across a little bit like they're fierce or in control, or they can come across as kind of being a little bit cranky or abrupt. And I think it's their defense mechanism, honestly, because I'm looking at the Scorpion coming out here. And it's like, I don't want you to know that I have a soft spot for you, kind of a thing. With the Six of Swords, yeah, detachment. You could have detached, or this person could have detached from you. And I feel like they would like to continue being detached, and yet they find themselves, coveting time with you, or thinking about you, or wanting to get cozy with you. Look, trust. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. No, it's not. It's calling for you to have trust. Just kidding. But over here, it seems, okay, so this person could be in the military, could have been in the military, or currently in the military, or somebody who is highly decorated, highly thought of, ROTC, that's a thing, right, in school. That could be a thing for them as well. That's how you can identify them. This person can also really like their routines, like, don't mess with my routine, which might be part of why they're kind of grumpy. Interesting energy, but the Cupid right here is like, hey, you got hit by Cupid. I feel like they do. They have high honor. They have good morals. I feel like this person is a good person. And I'm wondering why they're a little bit, I don't know, like a little grouchy about the whole thing. Maybe they're mad because you moved away, or they didn't make a move when they should have, or vice versa. What's going on here? Attraction. Yeah, they kind of like, I feel like this is an older person, like older than you. Okay, whatever that means to you. And it can mean like, well, I don't have time for this, and I don't really, this isn't what I want, and I have things figured out. You could be a piece of the puzzle in their life that they just don't know exactly where to place you. And maybe that's why they're like, a little bit like, you weren't in my 5-year plan. Where do you come from? That kind of a thing. But they would love to get cozy with you. They would love to even send you flowers. have you know that they're thinking about you, that kind of a thing. I feel like they would love to feel your hand on their chest and just like very gentle, kind of very romantic type of a thing. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, okay? And I feel like because this intuitively, I placed it by the dog right here, this beautiful dog. And I feel like this person is very loyal. So if you had a connection with them, I feel like they're very loyal to you, or they would be very, very loyal partners, okay? Pile 3, what else do we have for the, what is going on, Pile 3? Who wants to get cozy with you? Aren't you proud of me? Like me doing these readings so quick, super fast. Pile 3, who wants to get cozy with you? I feel like, oh, hi. I'm like, is there just one person? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. This could be same sex, different sex, doesn't matter. Energy is energy. And this is ambition. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's reliable when they are centered, when they're grounded, okay? But this could be saying the way it landed sideways is that maybe this person isn't particularly grounded right now. This person would like to be close to you and get cozy with you, but they're not really sure where they sit with you. Number one, I feel, look, there's even a heart on top of their head. Saturn is about rules and laws and self-discipline, I'm going to say. Now, this person, by the way, has a lot of self-discipline. He's high-ranking. We talked about that. A very structured life. They could be like, okay, in the morning, I get up at 5, and then I have a lemon water, and then I take a shower, and then after, you know, it's a routine. It's very strategized, very choreographed perfectly. Now, this person, I feel like they have a heart to want to do this. This other person is a different energy, and they have the ambition to, but they kind of oscillate between like being disciplined and not. Okay? So they could have that on their mind, like Saturn, like I need to be more disciplined. I need to be like have my wherewithal, but I'm kind of missing the mark. This person also can have a tattoo on their face. Listen, it's out there. If you're older generation, that is a thing, okay? You probably know by now. So no judgment there. This person can have red hair, or you could have red hair, but also this person is very connected to Mother Earth, and maybe perhaps this person doesn't have a lot of monetary things to offer you, and so they are very hesitant to approach. Approach, you like that? Approach, So, who else wants to get cozy with you? Who wants to get cozy with you? Pile 3. The moon. Talked about the moon a little bit earlier. The moon, this is somebody who is hiding their emotions, hiding their feelings, hiding that they're actually pining for you. With the green hair, I feel like there is an element of envy. This person can be really making things up in their heads like, oh, pile number 3, they always have admirers and they always have this and that and I can't be close to them. And they could be a little bit sulky, pouty, sad not to be close to you. But even an element of envy. If you're a partner, holy crap, that scared the tar out of me. I'm on a 2nd floor. Is it technically a 2nd floor? And yeah, anyways, I felt somebody just walk right in front of me. Anyways, yeah, that would be near impossible unless you had like stilts or something. But this person's very close to the moon. This person, I feel like, does look at you quite often. They're always peering, like always kind of spying. The same way that the moon is peeking through here is the same way that it's actually peeking through in the window right now as I'm watching it. So concealment, yeah, they want to cloak themselves. They don't want you to know. They still have feelings. I'm looking at the boots. This person could wear boots or like to wear boots or like it when you wear boots, something like that. But they definitely conceal themselves while they watch you. So more information on this person, please, for pile 3. The decadence, abruption, okay, and the Knight of Cups with empathy. Interesting. So look, what I tell you, there'll be some spying in there. What is going on? Some spying, some evil eyeing. I feel like you could even have the eye of a particular person, one specific, this person with the moon, that is always watching you. And I feel like while they keep an eye on you, their partner's keeping an eye on them. This person This person also could be older with the silver hair, or they could be blonde, but they have somebody with lighter eyes that are kind of fixated on them and also fixated on you. It's like, what you can do, make a move, what's going on here? So you could be seen as like a forbidden fruit, forbidden treat, that kind of a thing. And now this hair is also looking to me like a little bit of lightning. So I don't know. There's an element of spy, of stalking. Then we have the Knight of Cups. So you also have quite a few admirers right here. But the Knight of Cups is somebody who wants to offer you just love or some, like, this is really how I feel. They want to dip their finger in the water and see if they can feel that temp, right? And get cozy with you. They could want to cuddle. They can even tell you, hey, I'd love to cuddle with you. What? Yeah. People actually say that. Kind of surprised. But they could want to cuddle with you. They could know that you are empathic, and also they could be very watery in nature. So this could also echo a little bit like the water elements. Sorry, I just got like super dry mouth there for 1 second. This person can be connected also to the other side, and also you could have some like energy stalkers, like energy spies. That sounds really kind of ominous, but you can cleanse your energy and word your area in order to make sure that, you know, you have peace and quiet, and that you're not being energetically stalked. Because I do feel like, because this person is, the guilty pleasure is watching you or looking at your pictures, or they have saved a picture or two from you, of you, somebody else is looking at you as well and looking at them. I don't know. I don't like it. Too much drama. What else is going on? Overcoming difficulties. Ah, are we? Okay. Let's see here. Archangel Jeremiah. Yep. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So if you've been afraid in love, if you've been afraid to get cozy with anybody, if you've questioned loyalty, then I feel like that is all coming to an end. Even here, this looks like a quill to me. So you could be writing a book. You could be a great writer, or somebody who expresses himself through the written word. Also, with the wings right here, I feel like that bird is a bird of peace, not bird of prey. And yet you could be like hyper vigilant, okay? You could be hyper vigilant simply because you've had a lot of shenanigans going on in your life, but people that want to get cozy and then want stuff from you. Yep. Just what I was feeling is gifts from God. Archangel, oh my goodness, Sandal Pond, blah, blah, blah. We'll never get this right. We angels bring you gift from your creator. Open your arms to receive. And I feel like a lot of people want to cozy up because of your gifts. They want to get close to you. And they feel like maybe you have things to give them because, hey, you have gifts, you're gifted, right? And yeah, I feel like with the red here, you could be somebody who really makes people feel secure. You can make them feel wanted. You can make them feel like you are their best friend, in other words. And I almost see in this little stash right here, another set of eyes. So it's always like 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me, right? And yet I have some other eyes here, and a smile and an ear. And it's like people do like to camouflage and watch you from afar and then plead innocent, like, oh, you did what? Oh, I didn't know you went here, or I didn't know you did that. When they know damn well that they've been spying the whole time. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. I love feng shui. So people could be wanting to get close to you. In order to do that, they might feel like they need to clear their space. You need to clean your space, whatever the case may be, in order to come. And I feel like this comes from a pure heart, this person. So this person can come to want to bring you clarity. I feel like you have a large demographic, 2 at least that are older, and then at least 2 that are younger. But one of them is grouchy, that they still think about you and like you, and they can't get you out of their mind, kind of a thing, and they would love to get cozy with you. It's almost like, what's it going to take? What do I need to do? Fine, let's just do this. And then the other ones are, you know, a little bit more bashful, I think. Okay, and okay, what is this saying? The justice, interesting, equality. Yeah. So I feel like people know that you are somebody who's looking for equality and you are looking for quality, not quantity as well. Okay. So again, I have this green part. I feel like you can inspire a lot of jealousy without even knowing it in other people. They could just instinctively feel like other people are eyeballing you, eye effing you, if that's, a thing in your world. And I feel like you're very humble and your eyes are elevated, like to spirit, to the sky, to the cosmos. And so I don't think that you're really focused on that necessarily. You might even just dismiss it, gloss over it. It's not a thing for you, but other people might see it as kind of a big thing. And yeah, they get a little bit salty and a little bit jelly because of this. Okay, for real, one last card. So I feel like I gave everybody else a last card on these. So for pile 3, who wants to get cozy with the last message? If you're liking this kind of reading, please do give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. Is this one? Okay. Well, I feel like this person would love to get close to your heart. They would love to lay their head on your chest and listen to your heart. Even a privilege of getting that close to you would be phenomenal for most people. I'm looking at this color back here and I'm being led to think of lapis lazuli, which is really that blue sapphire chakra. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Yeah. So I feel like the more that you commune with spirit, with even music, can have a thing to do. This could have somebody who's really interested in music or a musician, but they would love to get close to you and listen to your heartbeat. I have that heart song now in my head. Why are all these like wild songs going through my mind? Okay, and last card, and we're done. Patience, Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. All of these little topiary things take a while to grow and then to crop properly. So they're, might have something to do with that clearing, that you need to clear your own energy and people need to clear theirs as well, which is mainly holding, I would say, love and romance back, because these, mostly all came up with love and romantic messages. That's what I have for you. Again, do give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. Until next time, pile 3, much love to you. Namaste.